Well, today's message is titled Family Dynamics. And yes, I know today is Mother's Day, and it's great to honor all the people who provide maternal love. But if we concentrate solely on that aspect, then we ignore the fact that today is also Christian Family Sunday. Well, these days, we'll see every possible combination which reflects how our society has changed. One or two moms, one or two dads, kids being raised by grandparents or other relatives. There may be adopted children, foster kids, stepchildren, sometimes no kids. But the key thing is all of them are families. No one dynamic better than the others, all equal. Well, although advising people to follow one of the 10 Commandments is commendable, this week, on further reflection, it also strikes me as to how much Jesus' teaching impacted society amongst the early Christians. I say this because in that verse, St. Paul is speaking directly to children. Prior to Jesus, children had no social standing whatever. Remember when the disciples were shooing them away from Jesus when they came to see him? And Jesus scolded the disciples. He took the children up in his arms. He said, "Suffer the children to come on to me." Well, apparently it had lasting impact. Now, today is also Mother's Day. I think I actually prefer the term from England, where they celebrate Mothering Sunday. Mothering, no matter who is doing it, can be one of the difficult, most strenuous, and least appreciated jobs in the world. And sometimes it feels like there's no help available. Well, when you consult dictionaries regarding the word mother, you'll find that it's a noun, an adjective, and a verb. And two definitions I think are particularly appropriate are that which has produced or nurtured anything, and then this other one, something or someone that gives rise to or exercises protecting care over something else. These both are very inclusive, recognizing that mothering goes far beyond the traditional meaning of one who simply bears children. But one of the greatest gifts a mother can give, a gift that is permanent, a gift that will sustain us and nurture us through good times and bad, the most valuable gift is the gift of faith. The faith that our parents have passed to us. We have a responsibility. We have an obligation to pass on to their grandchildren and to ours. We are the conductors that can ensure that faith will live on for generations to come, who will pass it on to the grandchildren and so on. So this week, and especially today, think of the people who were there for you, the people who cared for you and cared enough to bring you to faith. The good news here is that as followers of Christ, we are joined as a worldwide family. No matter what dynamic your biological or nuclear family may have been like, you also have this much larger family that's bound together by love and respect, a family that you can count on to rejoice with you, to mourn with you, to celebrate and to comfort, to always be there. And we do this as a reflection of God's love for all God's children. And that's a great family dynamic to have, for which we most sincerely say, thanks be to God. Amen.